I just don't think I'd recommend it. Don't judge me, okay? I'm trying to break in. Help, someone come get me off this wall. Today, we're embarking on a journey to see the famous Terracotta Warriors in China. In order to do this, we need to make our way from Beijing to the city of Xi'an. However, on the way, I've decided to stop over at the ancient city of Pingyao. We're only here for the one night, so I got in last night, and now we are exploring. I don't think much is open yet. There's like a few attractions and stuff here, but I'm mostly here for the vibes before we go to Xi'an. Pingyao is also famous for its very thin, very delicious beef. This was possibly one of the best things I ate in China, and definitely the best beef noodle soup I've ever eaten. I wasn't sure if you're allowed to come up here or not, but I've discovered that you are, so this is our first stop. We're on top of the wall now. I'm not sure how much you can actually walk on. There's like this cool temple here, and it stretches on for ages. And I love the bins here. So we have about 3 hours until we need to go to the train station, which I think is going to be plenty of time. I've got my bag now. After the incident, the guy that runs the hotel and I just spent about half an hour trying to break in to my hotel room. He ended up literally detaching the lock part from the door. So I'm gonna just take all my stuff with me. The walking continues. We're on the other side, like we've made a turn now. I think vaguely in the haze up ahead that I can see what looks like might be another set of stairs. It didn't occur to me until I was most of the way down that path that that might be the only way up or down. I might have to walk all the way back. It's fine. We're on an adventure.
A few moments later.
Help. Someone come get me off this wall. Okay. I see another batch of people up here. So hopefully they've come in up here and we can get down closer to where we wanted to be and it's all good. Otherwise, you'll see me trekking back. So despite the advertising of this being an ancient city, you'll find that Pingyao is actually not that old. The most famous place here is the Draft Bank, which has now become a museum, which was actually founded in 1823 and closed in 1948. So Pingyao is definitely more in the 100 years old or less than it is ancient. So with your entrance ticket here, you get access to a lot of different attractions, so I'm just kind of bouncing around. This museum of correctional items, let's say, was one of my favorites, and I can't show most of what was in here on YouTube, but I'll leave it up to your imagination what you think these were used for. And not to worry guys, because the gods in China do in fact accept WeChat and Alipay. So this is the room, and these are like traditional ancient Chinese style beds. Half the reason I wanted to stay here was to stay in this like traditional style hotel, so it's been fun. It was really affordable too, and apart from getting locked out of my hotel room, I would recommend this one, so I'll leave it down below. So after my half day in Pingyao, it's now time to take a quick taxi and then high-speed rail down to Xi'an. Good morning everybody and welcome to the Terracotta Warriors museum area. I don't know. This might seem rather abrupt because I don't think I filmed much since wherever I left you off, but I have been ill. Perhaps my adventurous food eating has caught up with me. Well, really, it's caught up with me like twice in the 6 days that I've been here, so I meant to film when I got here, but I was just set upon by tour guides trying to sell me stuff, so it was a bit overwhelming. Perpetually lost besties. Let's see what this building is, shall we? Some of my favorite facts about the Terracotta Warriors, they are over 2,000 years old, but they weren't actually uncovered until 1974, which is crazy that we just didn't know about these until not that long ago. Also, people believe that this was one of the many attempts by the emperor at the time for immortality. I decided to circle back to this first pit after I was done, just to give you an idea of how busy it already is after about an hour. Alright guys, that was the Terracotta Warriors. I'll give you my thoughts when I get back to the hostel, I think, because I still need to figure out how to do that. Guys, I'm at McDonald's. Don't judge me, okay? I just want to eat something that I'm pretty sure isn't going to give me food poisoning, okay? Don't judge me. Alright, welcome back to the hostel, or welcome to the hostel because I haven't actually showed it yet. Quick aside, this is a great hostel. I highly recommend it. Thoughts on the last 2 days. Pingyao, where I was yesterday, I think a half a day there is pretty good. I understand what people say when they say it's a bit like theme park-esque. Doesn't feel super authentic. I think it was still really interesting. Staying there the night was really interesting, so I think I'd recommend doing what I did. In terms of the Terracotta Warriors though, it wasn't too busy because I specifically wanted this early morning entry, 8:30 till 9:30. It gets way busier, and the person who I share a bunk with, who has gone now, they said they went later in the day and there was so many, not just tour groups, but like school groups and just like an insane number of people basically. I was kind of getting this from the woman who was in my dorm yesterday as well. It's overrated. Like, it's definitely overrated. I don't, especially if you're coming at any time that is like busier than it is now, which is basically every other time of the year. I just don't think I'd recommend it. There wasn't that much there really for how much it cost, because it wasn't cheap, the ticket, and then you have to get all the way there, and then picturing that but with like even more people. I still really enjoyed it, truthfully. Like, I was excited to see it. It's something that I have been interested in and known about for a long time, but I wouldn't say it's like a must-see, you have to do it kind of experience. I still have about a day in Xi'an though, so I will try and redeem this, but for now I'm gonna go